Greetings, citations, good day and highs, guys and gals, and welcome back to CorpoCar Season 9 World Series action. So this weekend, we're going to try to finish up the remaining 7 rounds of this month's series, trying to see who will be overall champion of the season. Let's have a look at the points as they currently stand. Aegis Link's Landphilia with her back-to-back wins last Friday night, currently leading the way with 235 points. Cersei Soulstorm of Chromoship is second with 226 points, just 9 behind Lan. And then we have a power gap. Snoozy Chu of Sox Agency is third with 167. Tsukasa Goku, the reigning CorpoCar Worlds champion of Specialite, is fourth with 158, and Akagaki Koa of Chromoship is fifth with 157, 1 point behind Tsukasa. Alright. Everyone is on board with points, save for Poke Raccoon. 0 points after the first 5 rounds. And, yeah. Hopefully, she'll have better luck the rest of the way after ducks in the first 5 rounds. Also, I still have the VNU members up for the time being, even though there's still concerns about the agency. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, they're still racing. All right, let's get right to the action. Rounds 6 and 7, because of course those 2 numbers. And where we're going for round 6. Yeah. Historically, one of the worst street courses ever raced on, if not the worst. Ugh. Sorry, I haven't been feeling well the last few days, just feeling a bit sicky, but I got pushed through. The Caesar's Palace Grand Prix Street Circuit. Saw a freaking parking lot. 3.650 kilometers, 2.268 miles, and 14 turns. Oh boy. Fun. Yeah, let me just show you just how mediocre it was. Just look at that mediocre design, the flat design. It took place in Las Vegas, so good grief, the heat. So, let's fast forward and start off here. After turn 14, you proceed with the start right here. And then you go into turn 1. A left-hand dogleg on turn 2, followed by turn 3, a right-hander. And then a right-hand dogleg on turn 4. And then, whoopsie doodles, another left-hander. And another one on turn 6, I suppose. Turn 7, woof, a dogleg. And another hairpin on turn 8. Turn 9, woof, a dogleg. And then turn 10. And Woof, you get the point. Turn 11. 12. 13. All around the outer perimeter of this track. And you inexplicably enter this pit lane, and then you're done. Okie dokie. Direct previous race winner's curse. Well, I guess everyone has already lost, and yeah, previous race winner's curse eventually shows up for Landphilia.
Dead men tell no tales.
So we have our first "aw, dang it" moment of this Caesar's Palace race. Okay. Yomi Quinley of SVA. We'll start at pole. Is there seriously no ground outside of the track? Are these grandstands floating in midair? These people floating in midair? Whatever. So, Yomi. Gonna mark her off, Yomi. Alright. Rest of the grid, Magomo Magomori, Tomomi Chiraya, alias Anono, Lemmy Lycan. Osumi Pishiro Arctos, Serena Starstruck, Maple, Poco Raccoon. Hopefully, we'll get some points in this round. Yayugiri, Yina Youngblood, Akugaki Koa, Arisa Noonish, Miwabel, Tokakun, Kilispika, Monomone, Mumu, Yumemi, Naruko Kamitaba, Triggerfish, Shitamu Omo, Usachi Yui, Mita Osita, Hadihima, Amazon Corzette, Hilagi Emery, Highly Villainous, Dr. Nova, open parenthesis, small letter E, close parenthesis, Michael Liana, Lumiyu, Kimi, Kanya Sable, Avarisha Hawthorne, Malfina, Rara, Rakora, and DK Graves! Alright, so we are set to go. Let's go gambling! In Vegas! Shuffle up and deal. And on to the first turn. And everyone is bunched up together. And hold on, I just need to make sure I got this up. All right, here we go. Looks like a couple of VNU members, one ahead of the other. Now to get started by Yomi Quinley, dropping down to 5th. Whoa, what time? Yeah, welcome. Right behind Tomomi. I think those two are teammates. Whoa! A bit wide there. Now jumping down to 11th. Oh, that's the first blooper of this race. Well, sort of a blooper. Careful there. And Osachi Yui is well behind the rest of the field. And you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. We're going there on this worst street track of all time. We have already lost, and we're getting even more L's here. Tomomi Teraya, Magamoy, and Lemmy Lycan after 1 lap. And for crying out loud, Poco! Poco can't catch a break! Down to 36th already after 1 lap. Oh boy. Well, better get your Advil ready, ladies and germs. Because, yeah. Because here we are in Vegas, where, the Golden Knights, just lost the Stanley Cup final against the, Carolina Hurricanes.
Disappointed!
Anyway, Tokaku finding herself in pit lane, and what's fastest lap? Tomomi Teraya, 122.633. So, yeah, that's what we expect the laps to be. So maybe 16 laps, I guess. 16 laps, 16, maybe 17. Oh, you know my annoyance when there's a best of 7 or best of 5 or whatever series, home and home, and the championships are won. When the championship is won on the road, yeah, just an awkward sight. Just the team that won the championship lifting the trophy, and the home fans just awkwardly have to watch in disappointment as the trophy is lifted that they won't get to lift this year. And no confetti for the championship winning team, because why would you celebrate your why would you celebrate the opposing team winning the championship? And much to my chagrin, it's happened for both the NBA and NHL this year, and the New York Knicks fans are insufferable after winning their first championship in more than half a century. And of course, another freaking away team wins championship episode. Ibuprofen. Actually, strangely enough, the LA Dodgers won the World Series on the road last year, and yet the trophy presentation, they had confetti. So, yeah. And the frustrations of another mediocre anticlimactic trophy presentation on the road gimmick, for the NHL at least, is mitigated by the fact that quite a handful of Canes fans that made the trip to Vegas to see their team win it all. And of course there's pyrotechnics when the Stanley Cup was raised, so that's better than nothing. Anyway, yeah. It's just left, and just left, right, and all that jazz. And Tomomi Terai's lead is, well, that much. Over 6 seconds, and Tomomi has fastest lap, 121.3. And let's see. 32 are on the lead lap. Anyway, not all is bad in the world, actually. USA faced off against Australia. 2-0 final, and USA managed to secure their spots in the round of 32. So, yeah. Host team advantage. Oh, good grief. Look at Roa missing the nose cone covering. And Tokaku. Oh, whoa. Whoa, someone ran into her. Look at replay. And wait for it. Wait for it. I believe that was Akagaki Koa. Ran into Tokaku, and yeah, that's gonna perhaps force her into pit lane. But yeah, that's the end of Tokaku's race. So first casualty of this race, just in poker parlance, you would say you got belted. Meanwhile, Tomomi still with a massive lead to her name. Nami like in second, dealing with the left car of Poco in the way. Poco can't catch a break. 11 minutes left, and yeah, I've still been running for too long. And no surprise, Koa going into pit lane to restore her front wing. So yeah, we have previous race winners curse, certain drivers being one down, and including Poco, and the fact that everyone is having to race on this track anyway. And yeah. Well, we only have just one more race for tonight. We only have 2 races for tonight, 2 races for tomorrow morning. Anyway, regarding updates, I've completed more cars for V-Proto, even though the cars I've completed have no room in the main 40 car roster. So yeah, I completed making cars for, how do you pronounce it? Relium? Consisting of Achi, Antimony, Sullivan, Ridian, and Mimioi. Releum, Relium. Even names of agencies are hard. Good grief. So yeah, I gave them Scuderia, Glickenhaus, SCG 007 LMHs. And then last night, I called it quits with making new liveries for Flora Atelier, which have a sort of Machini Tipo 6 LMHCs. So Flora Atelier consisting of Atelier Anoko, Mipion, Captain Camille, Sylvie, and Mabel. 5-member indie group, as in not Corpo. And yeah, the hard part is trying to get the lines on the different curves and contours on the Isotta Freshini car to match the clad designs on the idle outfits. Maybe mentioned? Maybe indeed mentioned. Anyway, after that, I have Vanuel Vanderbilt liveries to make. Vanuel Vanderbilt 680. I don't see if it's LMH or LMDH, but those cars will go to the members of the indie group Bavaria Virtual, consisting of Clover Inari, Dreamy Etude, Izumi Teeny, Nixie, Glowerworm, Catnaps, and Orla. Yes, that Orla, who used to be Orla Gan Xian, and also used to be in Indie Lights, but became a new member of the group, and we'll try her hand at a different racing discipline. And another driver has come in, Nariko Kamitama, which means that Poco has found herself in the points for the time being. Might she actually catch a break for once? Remember, top 30 score points. To no surprise, Tomomi Taraya still has fastest lap, 120.870. And that's in lap 11. And 5 minutes are left in this race. So yeah, I just had this absurd idea while at work to just to put the other unused hypercars to good use, as well as to have LMP2 cars on the grid. Of course, all Eureka 7s, because Oops, all Eureka 07s. So far, I have on the list of drivers to have Eureka 07, including the heart sync pair of Kumu Cotton and Sienna Elena, 3 AM talent members, Meet Cookie, Cali Calico, Snuffy, and Vividly Vivi. Cosmia members, which include former CorpoCar champion Hoshifuri Iku, and Tokimori Aoi and Ibuki Meno. Maloon members, Belinda Rouge, Kaya Nishikino, and I'm sorry to report Yuno Hanaki. And solo drivers, solo entry drivers, which include Amatsuka Uto, Araka Luto, Gorogami, one Grave Prowler, if you're familiar with him. He's in the ARO server. He's also in the BTRP server. Nanako Niku, Nanana Otsukare, Omiya Emma, and one Shizuko, I suppose. So yeah, the rule is that, for sign-ups to VProto, which is a free-for-all VTuber series, is that you gotta be in a group of at least 2 members to be in a hypercar, in a hypercar ride. Recommended at least 3, but groups of 2 are fine in some cases. If you're a solo entry, then the best you can ride in is an LMP2 or LMP3. Of course, groups can be in either class, Class A, Class B, or Class C. Class A are, of course, the hypercars. Class B are the LMP2 cars, and Class C are the LMP3 cars. But I only have a room on hand for the hypercars and LMP2 cars. And when you know another driver going to pit lane. Yeah, Ursa Noonish in pit lane, and still just the 1 casualty. And several drivers 1 lap down. Meanwhile, yeah, it's the Tomomi Teraya show. Very close to winning the jackpot. Someone wants her entry in LMP2. Yeah. So yeah, besides the main series, with the 40 hypercars that have already been set up, I'm going to try to include some races in a B split with the Orekas and the remaining hypercars. Yeah, the problem is just scheduling and stuff. White flag for Tomomi Teraya. And, yeah. Good grief, Poco is improving. Has a chance to finally on the board. Finally be on the board, I should say. And, yeah, there's more ibuprofen, I'm sorry to report. Oh, jeez Louise. That's gonna drain the full bottle. And, yeah. Actually, someone else has fastest lap. It's Maple with 120.676, but we'll see how it is once everyone is finished. And yeah, just way too dominant race for Tomomi Chiraya. She's going to get the dub here at Caesar's Palace. There we go. And let's see. Where are the medal counts? It's actually her first Worlds win, her third CorpoCar win overall, and her first Worlds win. Finish for Lemmy Lycan, and Maple gets third for Glitch Stars. And yeah, Tomomi Chiraya does get fastest lap back. And everyone is done here. And just yeah, a couple more drivers to finish, a couple of Glitch Stars members. So we gotta let it ride the rest of the way. And Hiagi Emery is a bit of a distance behind Miwa Bell. Sorry, my nose is getting a bit stuffy. Again, been dealing with a bit of the sniffles the past week. He was done, and Emery he turns away. And yeah, that's a race that took place. Here's your winner, and I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that Tomomi also had fastest lap, so 101 for her. I'm gonna find the field. So 101 points for Tomomi Chiraya. Of course, the fastest lap is the final lap. And the car flipped up in the air for some reason. Tomomi, Lemmy, and Maple. So let's go ahead and lock it in. Tomomi, Lemmy Lycan is right over here, and Maple. Okay. So I have caught up, and let's put in the final results. Tomomi, Lemmy, Maple, Nagomo, Yay, Roa, Mumu, Mono, Serena, Nozomi Peachy, Yomi, Ava, DK, Higgerfish, Chitamu, Mita, alias Lyko, Yui, Mara, Harihima, Lumi, Miwa Bell, Emery, Poco, final again points for the first time this series. So that's that for sound for Poco. Akugaki Koa, Amazol, Ina, Nova, and Malfina to round out the points, and so no points. I'm sorry to report for Neriko, Arisa, Katya, Kispika, Alivilidus. Take it away, Kevin Sorbo.
Disappointed!
And Tokakun, the only DNF of this race. So, to those of you who have just watched this race, I'm sorry you all had to see that. So, if your Oshi is Tomomi Teraya, then great! Congrats! First Worlds win. There's something for you to celebrate. Right. And let's see. One for Tomomi Teraya and 31 for Yomi Quinley, who finished 11th in this race. And, well, all the top three from the race before Vegas, neither of them qualified. So yeah. So it's still 235 Landphilia, 226 Cersei, 167 for Snoozy. Akagaki Koa, it's a bit of help here. 162 now for her. Tsukasa did not qualify for this race, really? So actually drops down to 5th, 158. And everyone is on the board, and oddly enough, Poco Raccoon is not last in the points standings. Jeez Louise, Stem Pack 3 consecutive DNQs. Ibuprofen, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. All right, we'll take a break for a few minutes. Just get out of this track, and then we'll just send our We'll just travel over up to Quebec and Trois-Rivières, the Three Rivers street circuits, I guess. All right, don't go anywhere. See you all in a few minutes. Alright, we're back, and I smell a dinner ready to go downstairs, but I got Trois-Rivières racing to worry about first. So, Circuit Trois-Rivières. Trois-Rivières in Quebec. The city on near toward the southern portion of the province. And actually the street circuit is actually the longest running street race in North America, having been run since 1967. Yeah, the Grand Prix de Trois-Rivières, GP3R. So yeah, it's only 1.521 miles, 2.448 kilometers, 11 turns. And hey Dad, why don't you use it in IndyCar? Rolling starts are busted on this track. This track and Mont Tremblant. So yeah, not an issue for the standing starts in CorpoCar, but yeah, it's no good to me for IndyCar. At least not quite yet, unless someone decides to make a fix for those tracks. But I'm pressing X to doubt. On. Did you have more of a generic looking load screen for this track? At least they're open wheelers. So yeah. So yeah, you start off start finish here, and then you make your turn 1, and left-hander turn 2, and then you go through the La Porte du Plessis at turn 3, and then make your way around right there. And it's not a proper street course without the usual left-hand turn. Man, the roads are quite narrow on this track. Yeah. And then another one. Tight turn, penultimate turn, and then one more right here. Well, actually a couple. And start finish right here. And let's just hit the grid. You know what? Well, you know what? Yeah. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, the week has been rather mid. Except, of course, for those fantastic U.S. Soccer wins. Mayfay at pole for this race. So we're gonna go ahead and mark her off accordingly. And then the rest of the grid is as follows: Snoozy Chew, Arissa Noonish, Kaya Sable, Poker Raccoon, Kilaspika, Urara I, Lullaby Lullaby, Lemmy Lycan, Dr. Nova, Camisol Corzat Lumikime, Roa Arctos Mozumi Pichi, Serenity Cosmica, Yomi Quinley, Enya Ignis, Akugaki Koa like Roliana, Rem Kanashibari, Yina Youngblood, Serena Starstruck, Stempak, Triggerfish, Usachi Yui, Naruko Kamitaba, Ari Veridis, Mumuyumemi, Tokakun, Malfina, Rakora, Sukasa Ryogoku, Landphilia, DK Graves, Tomomi Chiraya, and Ilitanono. Oh, yes. So we are set to go. Last race for tonight. At this 1.5 mile Circuit Trois-Rivières in Quebec. We will get all the poutine once this race is done and dusted. Let's find out right now. Lights and race is on at Trois-Rivières. We're going to start by Mayfay into Port du Plessis for the first time in this round. Very narrow, as you can see here, as we lose a car early on. Oh, unlucky for Camisol Corzets. Oh, unlucky. You hate to see that. Out first lap. Out on the third turn. Yeah, 1.5 mile street circuits. That's slightly bigger than the San Jose street circuits, I should say. They face Nuzichu and Katya Sable after one. And Camisol's car has been teleported just before the lead cars could run into danger again, so no harm, no foul. Harm, foul, however, for Lyco Liana. Second DNF here already. Cars bunching up together. Yeah, starting off with a 36-car field on this track. And we already lost 2 cars early on. Yeah. Narrow roads and, of course, this narrow arch right here. Barely challenging street circuit right there. I don't see anyone in pit lane to my knowledge. 18.5 minutes left. Right then, well, another DNF. That's Mumuyumemi's same turn that befell Lyco Liana. So, that's some heavy damage right there. So yeah, I gotta keep an eye on this turn. Because, yeah. It's where we see fatal errors take place. Although not much has been happening here. Malfina is in pit lane. Already lost a ton of ground. Mayfei is still leading the way. So at tip of the triangle. Gotta watch out for this turn. That's, yeah, it's just not quite a good camera angle when it comes to potentially seeing cars lose it. So, Alpino 1 down. We lost 3 cars. And someone has an oopsie at just after Port du Plessis. Rem Kaneshibari without a front wing. Have to go the rest of the lap without it, and have to go into pit lane. So yeah, the corner, you notice the cars briefly stopping and just hopping over. Yeah, the pre-rendered map, yeah. Excuse me, has a bit of a glitch to it. Excuse me. Rem staying out for one more lap. As a couple names to go into pit lane, that's Yomi Quinley and Akagaki Koa. Ah, God, excuse me, throat tickle. Live TV is a burden. Yomi just now getting out. Koa, likewise. May still leading the way. With Snoozy close behind. Also gotta watch out for Katya and Kilispika. Anyway. We're nearly through 8 laps of this race. And Usachi Yui currently has fastest lap. If I could find her somewhere. There she is. Usachi Yui. 53.504. She is currently running 23rd. And Rem, to nobody's surprise, having to stop at pit lane. Great camera angle right there. We did get to see that brief iota of what went on in that turn. Anyway, tomorrow, rounds 8 and 9. Rounds 8 and 9. Which will be at Nazareth Speedway, which recently had a new version, which has had much better racing than the first version. And then after that, a race at Adria Circuit, as Anya Ignis becomes another casualty. of Three Rivers madness. Okay, still leading. Still single file getting through Port Duplessis. The Circuit Trois-Rivières, located on the Terrain de l'Exposition, the fairgrounds of this fantastic town. See if I have time to look through the online gibbet. Parc de l'Exposition in Trois-Rivières. It's only in French, the wiki page for that. Oh well. Anyway, Nazareth Circuit for round 8, followed by the Adria International Raceway in northern Italy. This time that the BTRP is going to race there. And another DNF. Actually, not a DNF, just a blooper on the track for Lemmy Lycan. Now without a front wing. Nothing else of concern. As I can tell. There's some cars bunching up together. Yet, no incidents, luckily. How's Poco doing? Certainly good, still. Still in the top 5. Oh, there's a tire. So I suppose that another car got hurt. Definitely car got hurt. Chaos in the way. And alias a no-no. Oh no, no. And jeez Louise! Again, Poco cannot catch a break. A big pile up here, ladies and gentlemen. What you're seeing here is really stupid. Alias running into issues and then more cars piling up. Ibuprofen all around. Jeez Louise.
Oh, this is terrible.
And Poco again can't catch a break. So, again, Kevin Sorbo, please play it off.
Disappointed!
And even after all that, Mayface is still leading. So yeah, chaos taking place on the tip of the triangle. Newsy second, Spica third, and Ursa Nunes fourth. I is now fifth, and once again, Poco just can't fucking catch a break. Yeah, DK is still on the track, but it's just 2 more laps of this madness, and that's gonna relegate Poco to 31st for sure. So yeah, that's what you call not catching a break. Look at this mess. And there it is. Yeah, another goose egg for Poco. Ibuprofen. Right there. 13 cars on the lead lap. Say it with me, folks. Poco can't catch a break. So Irie stopping in pit lane, and then Irie also having a brief stop at pit lane. It's now getting out, and they've been lucky enough to avoid the collision of cars, that multi-car collision that caused the end of the race for several Corpo Vtubers here. Oh no! Another blooper, this time by Usachi Yui. Well, I thought there was a blooper. Oh, there's a blooper. There's an actual blooper for Mozumi Peachy.
No!
Oh dear. So yeah, the tip of the triangle crashes will continue until morale improves. Coming out to 4 minutes here. We're through lap 18 into lap 19, middle of it at least. And yeah, for a 36-car race on a rather short street circuit, we've had a whole multitude of DNFs. You just hate to see that. Tomomi, though, will be lucky enough to avoid the curse. Another DNF, Yomi Quinley. Busted engine. And yeah. So how many DNFs? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's still 13 in the lead lap. Under 3 minutes left. Yeah, I thought we had a few more DNFs than what we've had so far. Unfortunately for Poco, DNF at the worst possible time, just outside of the top 30. Lead now for Mayfei, 4.1 something, 4.679 we're seeing here. Fastest lap, Usachi Yui, still 53 seconds, .328. Well, that driver running 19th at the moment, but with a rather twisted-looking front wing. Anyone who can crash will crash at Trois-Rivières. Daily reminder, ladies and gentlemen. So, I suppose if you crash at Trois-Rivières, does that mean you crash in real life? I'm at to 1 minute here, and I don't even know what I'm talking about. So we are going to see the white flag for Mayfei. Been dominating this race. This is the 23rd and final lap of this round 7. So yeah, tonight it's round 6 and 7. 6 and 7 just eesh. Medal counts, and it's gonna be absurd domination for the for Aegis Link. It's gonna be a 3rd win of the month for Aegis Link members. And speaking of Trois, it's gonna be World's win numero 3 for Mayfei at Trois-Rivières. Congrats to Mayfei. She is your winner here in round numero 7. Alright, 3rd Worlds win for Mayfei, and that's 4 CorpoCar wins overall, which also includes a West Series win. Killer Speaker will take 2nd for Vtuber and Snoozy Chu. We're finishing 3rd here. So yeah, the sun might be broken, but not quite the worst race we have witnessed. But yeah, but we have certainly seen plenty of moments here. As we're gonna look at the points and then wrap up for tonight. Let's wait for Koa to finish. Slow crawl through pit lane. And that will do it. So gonna update the medal counts now. Mayfei, Kilispika, and Snoozy. Right, so let's go ahead. Hey, yeah, all right. Okay. All good. All good. Yep. Well, 7th, so that's a good result, which chat will certainly take. So yeah, Mayfei, can you speak of Snoozy? Snoozy Chewy top 3, followed by Arisa, Ursanunish Urara I, Dr. Nova E, Roa Arctos Naruko Kamitaba, Landphilia Tokakun, Su Kasa Ryogoku Tomomi Teraya, luckily avoids the curse, Rara Rokora finishing 13th, Kaya Sable 14th, 15th going to Lullaby Lullaby, Serena Starstruck, Okagaki Koa, Stimpack, Usachi Yui, Them, Kanashibari, Ali Viridis, Ina Youngblood, EK Graves, Serenity Cosmica, Malfina, Triggerfish, Lemmy Lycan was the last driver to see the checkered flag in this race, and then we have a whole bunch of DNFs. Yomi Quinley, Yumi Kime, Yomi Quinley, then Mozumi Pichi, and then Lumi Ukime are your drivers that scored. Which means Hoka Raccoon just can't catch a break. Ibuprofen. Hoka Raccoon alias Anono, Anya Ignis, Mumi Mimi, Lyco Liana, and Camisole Corzette. And we're going to lock in the points. And fastest lap is, of course, Tomomi Teraya. So that's the second consecutive race in which Tomomi Teraya has fastest lap, 53.264. So that's a bonus point for her. And I'm missing a couple names, so oh boy, what am I missing? Kilispeaka, so that's 75, and then Snoozy Chew 60. And 101 for Mayfei and Tomomi Teraya 29. And a pretty good finish for Landphilia. Will keep her standing as points leader in the championship. So May, no, it's not Mayfair, it's Landphilia. Landphilia, good result for her 9th place. So 200 nice for Landphilia. Snoozy Chew with her podium finish here, Trois-Rivières, will move up to second. Circe Soulstorm drops to third after 2 consecutive DNQs. Mayfei to fourth with 193, and Sukasa drops another spot to fifth. All right, that's your top 5. All right, so that is gonna do it for. That's gonna do it for tonight. I'm gonna have dinner and then try and make the waiting room for for tomorrow morning's stream. So what did we learn? Never have a street race in the parking lot, especially during 100-degree summer weather in a place that tends to be very hot during the summer. Yeah. Alright, so you're scheduled for tomorrow. Nazareth and Adria. Nazareth Speedway and Adria International Raceway. So a short oval and road course in Italy coming up tomorrow morning. So I'm going to make the waiting room and congrats to the winners for today. Congrats with the winners for today. Tomomi Taraya at Caesar's Palace and Mayfei at Trois-Rivières. And that's going to do it for tonight. I'm going to go have dinner and then wait for Koyori's stream to begin, and then yeah. Alright, that's all for tonight. So see you tomorrow for more CorpoCar World Series action in Season 9. Take care, everyone. Otsudag.